How to create amazing gradient designs in Photoshop. I'm using 221, but the same can be for earlier versions, by using masks and gradient layers. So first thing to do, let's just go to a completely new document. Got this. What you can do, go to gradients. You've got the gradients there. You can find it in window, gradients, and another panel that's useful, layers. So simply just go over to this one and drag a gradient across. There it is. It's a simple layer. What you can do, just go over here to layers. You can see here, layers. Also, you've got a gradient fill mask. We'll select that. Now you can use exactly the same gradient or a different gradient. Whole range of different gradients available. I'm using difference and I'm using radial. You can use linear, whatever. Just quickly apply that to the mask and you can see the effect there. However, of course, it doesn't look particularly very much at the moment. But what you can also do is you can now go to a layer and layer style and bevel emboss. And then straight away you get this lovely three-dimensional, great sort of landscape designs that you can modify. Now I'm using pillow emboss. You could use emboss in a bevel. But I'm just going to go for pillow. And also what you can do, you can change the depth. So you can see you can modify that. You can use size, just change that as well. Soften, and of course you've got all these other settings as well you can use, but I'm just using bevel emboss. Also you can go to contour if you want to use that and modify it even more. So you can run through those presets, and of course what you can do, you can also double click and bring up the contour editor if you want to use that instead. So let's just go back to bevel emboss. What you can also do, you can change the angle. So you can see even by just quickly changing the angle, you can create. Now the close, I always find it must admit the best one seem to be when it's close, but you can also push it out there. It doesn't always look so good, but personally just put it around about there. And also you can modify these as well. So you can go for normal, this is for the highlight, color burn, and try out different ones as well for the contour there as well. So you can see you create all kinds of amazing designs simply by using this mask feature, which of course you can still modify. So you've got here the gradient. Click on the mask there and you can simply go back up here, just apply a quick gradient again, and you can see you can modify even more to create some very unusual designs. And still at this point the gradient is still editable, so if you want to you can still modify the gradient. So you decide, you know what, I don't want those little blue, you can double click on that and you can bring up the gradients there and maybe go for a different gradient. And there's obviously loads and loads of gradients you can choose from, as well as creating your own gradients as well. So you can run through those, and once you're happy with that, click OK. And of course once you've done that, you can flatten it. So layer, flatten image, or maybe apply effects and much more. So very quick and easy to create really amazing gradients from a very basic set of gradients over here. Hope you found this of interest. Bye.